This is a Stream News documentary. Today we will be interviewing a woman and her son who were greatly affected by the Great Depression. Hello and welcome back to Stream News, folks. Today we will be taking a walk in a young fellow's shoes. Little Maddie Satin is a kind boy who had fallen victim to the Great Depression. This was a hard time not only for this boy but for people and families all around America. Sadly, Maddie was forced to live alone with his mother while his father traveled in search of a chance to work. Here are a few clips of what Maddie endured during the Great Depression.
Sir, please give me a couple pennies.
The following quotes are spoken by Maddie's mother, Gwen.
While my husband was traveling looking for job opportunities, he unfortunately passed away.
There you go, lad.
After my husband passed, Maddie got a really dangerous job in a factory.
Ow, me finger! Aren't you, Hoover?
My husband loved oranges, so once he died, so did they.
Wow, that's pretty nasty, Hooverville.
Now that the Depression is farther behind us and the NYA has helped almost 4.5 million young people, you will not believe how this young man has turned his life upside down. Please give a warm welcome to Maddie Satin and his mom, Gwen. For the viewers that are not familiar with the NYA, it is an administration that was sponsored by FDR and headed by Aubrey Willis Williams. It focused on people ages from 16 to 25. The NYA operated several programs for out-of-school youth as well. It functioned for 8 years, and some college youth were paid from $306 to $400 a month. This was a part of a work-study project that was among different schools. The FYA also included women within it. To balance the forces that entangled the youth and their families, the National Youth Administration was launched. The NYA wanted high school and college kids to have the ability to not drop out before they could get their degree. Sit back and enjoy a few fun facts during this time. This interruption time is about how the NYA was formed. It might be a little bit different than you expected. If you didn't already know, throughout Roosevelt's presidency, his wife Eleanor helped him tremendously. Whether it was helping him look presentable to a crowd by being Roosevelt's crutch, or encouraging her husband to appoint more women to federal positions, Eleanor did a lot. In fact, Eleanor Roosevelt was particularly worried about the unemployment and poverty rates. Because of this, she tried to push FDR to address this issue. However, FDR was not in favor of this idea at all. Luckily, Eleanor was able to convince him. In other words, if it were not for Eleanor, this whole youth organization would have never happened. So yay for Eleanor Roosevelt. The administration was signed in June 1935, and it was going to directly deal with the unemployed within American youth. Were you concerned about the National Youth Administration failing or not fulfilling its promises at all?
No, I really wasn't. We were at such a low point that any glimmer of hope was only seen as a positive thing.
Great perspective, Gwen. That reminds me of a famous FDR quote. He once said, "We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future." The two programs within the NYA were the Works Project program that trained unemployed and out-of-school youth. The other program was the Student Aid program to provide work-study training for high school, college, and graduate students.
Exactly, I feel like that quote really symbolizes what FDR really wanted to accomplish, and it also really helped me to put my life on track.
Thank you both for your time. It's much appreciated.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Tune in next week, folks, for another episode.
Like this orange man, it sucks so bad.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Yay!
No more Great Depression. Woo!